friend, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss all the times this summer that I have shopped at Bath & Body Works, and it is more robust than I think you're probably expecting. I'm gonna go ahead and go in order of the different sales or reasons why I shopped. And the first one might surprise you. It's going to be my second semi-annual sale haul that I have. So I unintentionally ended up placing a rather large order on the website because they did their final round of like discounting products, and then there was a flash like extra percentage plus free shipping. And free shipping just always really tempts me. And what first pulled me in was they had finally some men's body care, and I'm always looking to stock up for Ben because they don't typically have a lot of body care in stores for men these days, at least at my local stores. And then when they do like a deep discount, it's just far and few between. So I picked up 4 body creams for him. I have Clean Slate. We grabbed Coastal Cliffs. Yeah, we have 2. We have 2 Clean Slate, Coastal Cliffs, and then Canyon. I basically just wanted to stock up while I could. He really honestly needed to have body lotions, but unlike me, he's not super picky about using body creams this time of year versus using body lotions. I need the body lotion. I find the creams to be too heavy, but he seems content with that, so we let it roll. I also grabbed a few hand soaps. I really wanted to try out the Rose and Amber scent. This is Rose Petals, Warm Amber, and Rich Vanilla. This is one of those scents I feel like they're not gonna bring back. I don't think it was super popular. My local store didn't have any when I went in, so when I saw it online, I thought I would go ahead and pick up 2 because I thought, well, if I like it, so I'm not going to come around again, let me go ahead and have it. It's nice. It's not Rosewater and Ivy Rose nice, but it's pretty decent. I'm glad that I have 2. And then I decided to repurchase, since the soaps were so cheap, a Fresh Cut Lilacs that I will use next spring. So I like to have a scent every single year. This will be no different. Looking forward to using it. And then I had to do a return, and when I went into the store that I was in, it's not a store that I normally go to. I don't think it gets a lot of traffic. They had some interesting gems for 75% off that I wanted to go ahead and get my hands on. The first 2 were pocket bags, which I know I shouldn't be buying, but I could not help it. Both from the Bridgerton collection. It was the Danbury Shortbread and the Wisteria Garden. These 2 scents I've really liked, especially Wisteria Garden in a hand soap. So I'm very happy to have them, and I think they'll be good for me to use. And then I grabbed, I'm kind of proud of myself. I did not purchase more from this line, even though the store had all the options. It was the Inspire Love Rose and Vanilla Bath Fizzy. I've never seen this before. I thought I would go ahead and try it. At the regular retail price of $10, that's obnoxious, wouldn't buy. But for the 75% off price, I was willing to try. And then lastly, I wanted to try this Banana Bonanza Nourishing Lip Mask. I don't know anything about this like lip product, but the scent of it really had me intrigued. They had like a sample, which who out here is sampling lip products? I don't know, but the smell of it smells legit like banana pudding, banana bread. I like this idea a lot. I cannot wait to pull it out and use it. So again, 75% off. I was willing to take a gamble to see if it would be anything good. So that completes purchase number 1. Let's talk purchase number 2, which is in correspondence with the first collection or first chapter of the Stranger Things collaboration. I was very excited about this because I am a Stranger Things fan. Unlike Bridgerton, I don't watch Bridgerton. I like low-key got a few episodes into the first season and kind of just like stopped watching it. I might come back to it, who knows. But Stranger Things, I'm here for it, all about it. And the candles definitely caught my attention. So they ran a promotion, plus again, there was a discount on top of it. So I decided to explore all their candles that they had to offer. And I bought quite a few, but it's just so hard for me because I love fall. I love fall scents. I love a lot of like staple Bath & Body Works scents. So let's just like get into it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So I first wanted to get the Surfer Boy Pizza Try Before You Deny. This one by the time I pulled the trigger, it was the only Stranger Things candle that hadn't sold out. I think besides like Hopper's coffee, which I wasn't into, but the waffles one I was curious to try. It was gone and I wasn't gonna go into a store. I didn't have the capacity to do so. But this one is baked pizza dough, juicy pineapple, and fresh basil. It does give me, it was a Rome, when they did like a city, like international cities collection, Rome was one of the cities, and it was like a straight up pizza dough scent. And I actually really liked it when I burned it. So I was hoping it would be kind of like that. It definitely is weird. The basil and the dough, like it's like a bread basil scent I'm picking up on, but there's also a hint of like a sweetness in there that I think they're trying to pull off as pineapple. I don't know, I'm curious about it. It's a weird candle, but it is the first thing that caught my eye. And then the rest is fall, intense fall candles. So the first one that I grabbed was Leaves. I love this candle. It's such a lovely scent, and fall, there's something about fall and like the look of a candle and a nice 3-wick candle. It's hard to like pass up that ambiance. So I'm a sucker for it. I also saw pumpkin s'mores. This, it really just smells like hot cocoa vibes. I'm not getting a lot of the pumpkin spice on cold, but even if it just ends up being a chocolatey scent, I like hot cocoa, so I'm not that upset about it. And then I'm also a sucker for blueberry, and I really find that fall blueberry scents at Bath & Body Works tend to be really great for me. So I decided to try the mixed berry crumble. Yeah, she's nice. She's a nice, fruity bakery scent. I'm a big fan of that, but I didn't stop there. There are 2 more candles that I picked up. I also grabbed pumpkin vanilla cream or creme. This one, I will admit, it's probably the most like generic of the fall candles. Generic in the sense of I can easily dupe this from so many like mainstays or Better Homes and Gardens or Sensational. This is really like a dime a dozen kind of fall scent. It really is also just like pumpkin cupcake, I think is what they typically call that. So nothing super special there, I can admit that, but I still have it, probably won't return it. And then finally for Halloween, I decided to go with a classic, Vampire Blood, which is dicey because a number of years ago, I stopped buying Vampire Blood as a 3-wick because it just always had bad performance, either crappy wicks or like the scent would die. It just like wasn't very good, but I couldn't help it. I just really liked the packaging and I haven't had it in a while. I thought I would go ahead and give it a try because I ended up getting these for like $9.97, I think, for each candle, which this day and age is Candle Day prices. So why wait and miss all the fall scents when I could get Candle Day earlier in the year for myself with scents that I really, really like. And then I had a free travel size item that was going to expire. So I added this Vampire body cream in here. I wanted to give the Vampire Blood line one more whirl. I used it last year and I didn't love it, but I thought maybe I'll try it one more time because I have for years said that I've wanted it as a body care. So there is no one more upset than me to finally get it as a body care and then not end up loving it. Like what a horrendous plot twist. So we're gonna try it again, see how it goes. All right, we're only halfway. There are 2 more purchases to discuss. The next one is the lovely hand soap sale that they had for the $2.95 price point when they dropped their, I think, first fall collection, fall/Halloween drop. And I was jonesing to buy hand soaps. I had really depleted my stash. I really only had winter scents left. So I went hard for the choices. I'll start with the Halloween one that I grabbed, which was Vampire Blood. She a classic. I always tend to get this one. I think it's super fun to have for the Halloween season. I also love the scent. I have to say, I feel like this year's Halloween drop, even though I didn't necessarily universally love all of the design choices, I just love how committed to the theme they were. And this one is really fun. I like it all around quite a bit. This is kind of like a buy it every year. And there are a number of hand soap scents that I would say I do buy every single year. Next 2 that I got a Leaves. I do like to have this as a hand soap scent. I also got a White Pumpkin. I have to say this, I seem to always love the White Barn packaging because I appreciate the stenciling or the detailing on the actual plastic and not so much the label. I don't know, it just feels a bit more elevated compared to a label, but these are both lovely. Notes of this are crisp apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice, and white pumpkin is gingered white pumpkin, caramel glaze, and warm blended spices, both classic fall scents. Then from the Main Street Garden Shop line, there were 3 that I got. I got Autumn Adventures. This one is Brisk Fall Air, Apple Blossom, and Wild Autumn Woods. And then there is Sunrise Woods. This one is Creamy Sandalwood, Sweet Berries, and Cozy Cashmere, both very lovely. And the third one from this line, I bought this knowing it would not really be a fall scent. It's the Honey Wildflower. This is crisp pear, fresh wildflowers, and sweet honey. They had a wildflower-esque scent, I think it was last fall, that I bought and used this past spring and really ended up liking. So this was a win-win for me. I do like it a lot. I won't use it right now. It's definitely more of a spring scent for my nose. I then was tempted and chose to explore the Wild Berry French Toast. This was gambly because sometimes I don't love bakery-esque scents. And I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to like the idea of like blueberry muffin scented hand soap in practice, but I did decide to use it. I will probably keep it. It is sweet berries, brioche French toast, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. And then I also got Cozy Cashmere. So I broke my rule. I did do a buy online, pick up in store, which I try really hard not to do, especially with hand soaps, because a lot of things sound good in practice, but then I don't always love in person, and I probably wouldn't buy if I did have them in person. And there are 2. The last 2 that I have fall into this category. This is Cozy Cashmere. This sounds really lovely. It's smooth lavender, warm vanilla, and pink jasmine, and that just sounds nice. But it just smells like a basic lavender scent. I'm not like super enthralled with it. Don't know if I'm gonna actually keep it. And then the last one that I got, I don't know why I didn't stop myself. I just think I was too far down the rabbit hole, which again is the danger of buying online and picking up in store. It's Pink Peach Blossom. Peach should have been my dead giveaway, but I think I got distracted by the blossom, thinking it would be more of like the wildflower type of scent. And the description is peach nectar, magnolia petals, and mandarin. No, this is just a peach scent. I don't want a peach scent. I don't want a peach scent any time of year, but especially not in the fall. So this one's definitely going back, and I probably, since I'm gonna go back to the store anyways, would probably return Cozy Cashmere because they're just not that great. And even at the $2.95 price point, I bought so many soaps that I probably will be hard pressed to finish all of them before we get into the winter season. So I don't really need these anyways. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the return on that. But those are the hand soaps. And then I decided to cash in, mostly because it was about to expire, a free reward. So I wanted to go for Candy Apple Cauldron. I wanted to get this as a body cream, but you can't. The body creams are $1 more than the max you can get for a reward, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. And then the body lotions were sold out for the buy online, pick up in store. So I went with the body wash. I don't need body washes, but it's fine. I do like the scent of it. It is a nice scent. And the notes read mysterious green apple, simmering sugar, and crystallized bergamot. It's not a super unique scent, but I like it and I will definitely use it in the fall. So it's not a total waste of my free reward. Okay, and then my final purchase. I got sucked in because they were doing member appreciation, which like didn't really excite me, but then they dropped the second chapter or second round of Stranger Things. And unlike last time, I was like, let me go into a store and let me smell them, because they once again put their candles at $13.95. Plus I had coupons, the whole rigmarole. So I went in. Plot twist, didn't like any of the scents for the second chapter. I was jazzed because there were hand soaps and there were pocket backs and other things besides just candles, but none of the scents really spoke to me. So I ended up passing over the second chapter. I could be potentially pressed to get maybe a hand soap as a scent if they were $2.95, but at the full price, not exciting me, not going for it. But alas, there were some things that caught my eye, 2 of which were candles, because again, candles are just killing me here with the fall season. This might be the final scratch for me though, so let's go ahead and talk about it. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like dropped a whole low-key apple-based collection. And you might think, is there that much difference in the apple collection? Yes, there is. And there were 2 apple scents that I just could not let go of. The first was Harvest Gathering. This candle I slept on last year, and by the time I got around to wanting it, it was long gone. The notes of this are fresh picked apple, autumn berries, and clove buds. Sounds basic, might be, but boy, was it delicious smelling. And then the second one, I kept coming back to it. It's fall apple cider. Oh, this one is crisp red apple, caramel drizzle, and spiced cider. It smells a lot like their candy apple scent they typically drop during Halloween. And it might, for all intents and purposes, be that exact scent. But I do like the non-Halloween themed packaging. Oh, it's just so sweet and yummy. I like this one a lot. Couldn't pass them up. And because they were doing the member appreciation, it was 10 off of 30. So I had $13.95 basically. And then I had to add 2 pocket packs, like I need pocket packs. But I added 2 pocket packs so that I could get the $10 off. I added Vampire Blood. It's a good go-to pocket pack scent. And then I grabbed Brown Sugar Toaster Treat. I figured it was like a basic vanilla scent. Couldn't go wrong with that. So that was my first purchase in store. Then I did a second transaction because I had some mailer coupons sent to me. And one of the mailer coupons was for a free body care item, which again, couldn't be a body cream, but I really got into the idea of the scent Autumn Drive. This is wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. It's a nice scent. Do I want it necessarily as a body lotion? No, but I can probably pull it off using it. And I didn't want another shower gel, so this was a good use of that. And then my friend, unbeknownst to me, they released more ceramic foaming hand soap dispensers that were themed. I think maybe like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I went to a random, have never been back since, but a very random far from home Bath and Body Works. And they had this glass foaming soap dispenser pumpkin. I love it. I freaking love it. And they have more of them. So I decided to pick up 2. One is Halloween. It's a kitty cat. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with this. These are way better than any of the other types of holders that they sell because you just put the hand soap right into it. And I'll be honest, do I like some of the packaging they put for hand soaps? Yes. But do I like this more? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. So I grabbed this one, and then as I was nearing the checkout, I saw new pumpkins. And I have more than one bathroom in which to deploy one of these. So I decided to go ahead and get this cute little gem. And I had a 25% off coupon. So I decided to go ahead and use that on these 2 beauts. And I'm super thrilled about this. Danger of this though is if they really dig into this, I will be hard pressed to not want to buy ones every year, but I don't need them every single year because the one that I have from like a few years ago has held up perfectly. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, but oh, I didn't know I was jonesing for them, but I was jonesing for them, and they are fabulous. So very happy to have added these to my repertoire of decor in this household. Very, very fun. All right, so there you have it. Those are all of the items that I have recently added into my household. A lot of stuff, feels like a lot of stuff, especially in categories I maybe shouldn't have added a lot of stuff to, namely hand soaps and 3-wick candles, but it's cool. It's cool. It's fine every once in a while to go outside the bounds. I didn't go wild with body care, so there's that, but that is where I'm at. Again, I probably will cool it for a while. This tends to be what happens is I tend to like forget myself and then I reel it back in. So I'll probably reel it back in for quite some time, but I'm curious to know if there's anything that you've picked up recently. And as always, thank you for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.